It was a great play by Coach Bud, but it was great execution also. This game was a stops game. We were able to just make it as tough as possible for Kawhi and Paul George going down the stretch, because before that Kawhi was about to get going. Then we realized we got to switch everything and show bodies and be active, and that's what we did. We were able to get stops.
Y'all held them scoreless for the last 4 minutes of the game. I know statistically your defense isn't where it was the last couple of seasons, but what does this game kind of say for y'all's defense and what you can do defensively?
Our defense wasn't where it was the last couple of seasons. That's what you said?
Statistically, yeah. Efficiency rating and stuff like that. But what did this game
in the last 4 minutes? Okay. No, it means a lot. We were able to get stops. We were down 4 points with 4 minutes to go. We were able to get stops and go on offense, make the right play, go downhill, get to our spots. And obviously we had good looks that some of them we missed. But at the end of the day, this game was a stops game. We were able to just make it as tough as possible for Kawhi and Paul George going down the stretch, because before that Kawhi was about to get going. Then we realized we got to switch everything and show bodies and be active, and that's what we did. We were able to get stops and just try to make it as tough as possible for them.
Jim Ozarski.
Yeah, I guess when that I shouldn't say the final play, but the play where you finished with the dunk, how did you see that develop, beginning with Drew cutting around you, and obviously if you could walk us through toward Chris's pass and your decision to just kind of flush it from there?
It was a great play by Coach Bud, but it was great execution also. The play was for me to play one-on-one from the elbow, because there wasn't double teaming, there wasn't showing help, but Drew was wide open. Drew was wide open below the basket. He didn't take the shot. He swinged it to Pat. Pat was wide open, did not take the shot. Swing it to Chris. Chris was wide open, did not take the shot. And then he came back to me, and it was just we trusting another, and at the end of the day, it worked. We got a great look, and even though if we didn't get a great look and we just moved the ball around, I would have loved it, miss or make, because that shows that we trust one another, and me trust Drew trusts Pat trusts Chris trusts me. Just go all the way around.
What individually, I know it wasn't quite the final seconds like Boston, for instance, but the 2 free throws, to go up 100, 101, 100. It's been a little while since you've been in that spot. So what did that kind of feel like, I guess, in being in that situation and making them?
Feels good. I was able to make 1 of 2 the last game against the Pelicans, take us up 4. I was able to make both of them today to take us up 1. Just feels good. I'm just trusting my technique, trusting myself. Obviously the first one I shot was an airball, but it did not really bother me, it did not affect my confidence. I know who I am, I know what I do, I know how much work I've put in, and just went to the free throw line, did my routine, trust my technique, and I was able to knock both of them down.
Finally, real quick, you talked about applying what you're working on in games. Would that spot up 3 in the corner be one of those late in the shot clock? You're kind of sitting over there, you get the ball, and was that kind of an example of that, of just, it's not something that usually happens, but you had that confidence to just take it, shoot it, make it?
Any shot I take, I've worked on it. They've never been a shot that I take that I haven't worked on it. You guys might not have seen it, but I've worked on that corner 3. Worked at a lot of bunch of shots that I don't shoot in the game, because I like staying within my lane. There's something that works and something that I haven't tried yet. I don't know if it works. I always, as a player, I like staying within my lanes, which I know what I want to get. I know what I'm good at. One of those shots, I've I don't usually shoot a lot of those shots, but I've shot that shot in the past. It's something that if I have to shoot it, it was down. The clock was running down, so I had to shoot it. It's something that I was comfortable with. It went in, thankfully. But as I said, I always try to stay within my lanes. It's always shots that I always work on.
Eric Dame?
You had that huge block of Zubac's on the two-hand dunk that he tried. That's pretty typical of what you do defensively, like getting something from the backside. What was it like to end the game in the middle of the action? Like they were just going to run PG, Kawhi action, and it was just going to be you and Chris switching everything. So what was that like? Because I know that's not typically kind of what you're going to do defensively.
It felt good. There was individual pride. I was on Kawhi, Chris was on Paul George. They were trying to switch us, but at the end of the day, we had to guard our man. We had to get a stop. It was one-on-one. They had to play ISO against us. So there's a pride, there's an ego thing in that. Personally, I love that going down the stretch. I love that. I love that going down the stretch. I love that, that battle. I feel like it's greatness. It's when you go against the best in the world and down the stretch, and you're trying to get a stop, and they're trying to score on you and to win a game. It's greatness. It's greatness developing at that moment. A lot of people don't realize it, but that's how I take it. But as I said, I love just taking that individual pride, guarding, the best players.
I'm curious. Do you feel like you're getting more comfortable on that left wing post up? I just think of tonight. You have they double you quick, and you throw it to Chris at the top of the key. You go try to back down Ibaka. You feel him spin off on baseline. Like it just feels like it's something that you've done before, obviously. But like it feels like since you're getting more of those reps, you're getting more comfortable. Does it feel the same for you?
Yeah, I feel all right. I say that. I feel good. I'm having fun. I'm comfortable. It doesn't matter if I'm in that wing. Obviously, I'm more in that wing. Players are more going to that wing, that post up area. But even if I'm in the other one, I'm just comfortable. I'm okay with myself. I'm okay creating. I'm obviously going to turn the ball over some couple of possession, or I'm going to miss shots some of the possession, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with the process. I love getting to my spot. I love going to the fadeaway shot. I love going baseline to score. I love creating for my teammates. I'm just in a good place.
Zora Stevenson?
You talked about this is a game of stops, right? Specifically this afternoon. There was a play, 2 minutes left. Chris was on Kawhi, and it was kind of like an isolation situation. You waited till kind of the last minute to help. You ended up blocking this shot. Why was that the right moment to kind of have Chris's back, and how do you draw that line between, all right, he's got it, or I need to step in?
You just got to read the play, and sometimes you just got to gamble. You just got to gamble. Obviously, I know Chris got him, and they're playing one-on-one, but I know the scouting report. I know he wants to go middle. I know he wants to shoot that little fadeaway. He feels comfortable with that. I've seen him do it over and over again. I've seen him win games against us with that shot, and that was close enough to affect the ball, touch the ball. So it was just a gamble. He could have read the play and pass it to Paul George, and Paul George could have hit a three. But my instinct told me to go up, and then that's what I did. And this time it worked out in a good way for us. Maybe next time it's not going to work out in a good way for us. But at the end of the day, that's what I felt was the right thing to do, and that's what I did.
Your initial reaction after the dunk that put you guys up by 3, you kind of like galloped to the other side of the court. I'm wondering just what kind of joy did you have in that moment? I'm sure it was more than just that one specific play.
I was just having fun, man. That's my my plan going to every game, have fun, play the right way, create for my teammate. But I'm just trying to have fun every possession, and that's what I've been doing the last couple of games. That's what I'm going to keep doing for the rest of my career. I love being in this state of mind. Obviously, the last play, it felt good because we were able to go up 3. But even other plays, even going to the next game against Denver, I'm just going to keep trying to have fun, keep having joy out there.
All right, last one to Eric Woodyard.
What's up, Giannis, man? Congrats on the win.
Thank you, Eric.
For you guys, when you look back to even a couple weeks ago, it was a narrative being created around this team. Were you guys panicking? Obviously, Drew Holiday was out. It was just that narrative being created. You look at after losing 5 straight games to now putting together this string and just the performances that you put forward as well. How much did that time kind of help you get to this where you're at right now, as far as this streak and this groove that you're in right now, personally and as a team?
When we, I'm gonna say this, when we lost 5 in a row, a lot of people were panicking. Now we win 5 in a row, nobody's talking about it. That's how it goes, man. Like there's gonna be lows and highs. You just gotta keep, trying to get better through adversity. I love it. And I remember when we were 5 games ago, when we were on the 5-game losing streak, I came in here and I was positive. I was okay with myself. I was okay with the team. I wasn't in a panic mode at all, because I know that at the end of the day, this is going to help us. Like being down and being able to get out of that deep hole that we were, that if nobody was feeling good, and the organization, media panicking and all that, being able to get out of that and now go to a 5-game winning streak says a lot. We cannot go to the end of the season, to the playoffs, and lose 2-3 in a row and then get to that panic mode again. We got to be able to lose 3 in a row, 4 in a row, 5 in a row, 10 in a row. It doesn't really matter. Being able to get out of it, snap out of it, that's what matters. We're able to do this. This is important. This is a big lesson for us. Like, we got better in that, as a team, and we got to keep getting better, keep creating good habits. It's not over. We're not done yet. Obviously, we might go again in the 7-game losing streak, 10. Hopefully not. I don't want to put it out there in the universe, but we have to learn from, even when you're up, even when you're down, you have to keep learning, and there's no panic. There's no panic here. There's no panic. Keep creating good habits, keep playing good basketball, and you just gotta hope that it's all gonna work out at the end.